Bang, bang, mucka bang. Hello. That's nice. I like your name. It's got some tang to it. Yes, it really does. Oh my goodness, you all. I've been so, well, like everyone else, you have things that you do on the weekend. You do. And you got to take care of your business. So it's really no different than you all. So I'm not even going to say I've been busy doing stuff because you understand. You really do. No, you did not miss it. You didn't miss a thing. I'll tell you what. I better get me a drink of water. Let me put this down. I gotta have some water near me. Is what I've got to have near me. Let me put this other thing down right here. You all see? Well, I'm going to finally see him reach around over here. All right. Okay, I'm back. You all. You know, and I have a serious question, and I'm very serious about asking it. Who? I think the title of this: Who are the Alliance? Okay, who are they? I've heard of the Galactic Federation of Light. I've heard of the Octurians, the Lu or Lemurians, um, Andromedans. I've heard of a lot of different species of beings. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Hello, Alicia, the Earth Alliance, Apple Brooks. Hello, Demetrius. Um, yeah, so my question is, I've never, I might have heard of the Earth Alliance, uh, but I don't channel. I don't channel who all these people are channeling. If you're channeling these people and you've got this information, I guess I'm out of the loop. And my question is, I'm on my third year. I'm on my third year of doing what I'm doing, documenting ships and everything. If you're new here, the third year. And I'm really wondering why haven't any of the Galactic Federation or Light or Earth Alliance or any of them reached out to me? Do I have to reach out to them? And if they have reached out to me, why don't I know it? Okay, and where did the images of all these ships come from? Who gave me these images? Okay, because I've been documenting, this is my third year now doing what I'm doing. Where has all this information given to me came from? My personal response to that, it came from the spiritual realm. Am I going to attribute it to the Alliance, Earth Alliance, or the Galactic Federation of Light, or other beings? No, I don't, and you haven't heard me say that either. So that brings something into my mind. Why hasn't anybody else got the information I'm sharing of these ships? Why aren't they showing the physical pictures and documenting? That's what I want to know. I'm very serious. You've seen the quality of my pictures, okay, since 2018, okay? I pump them out every single day, 2 to 3, 4, 5 times a day. They've literally made their rounds. Who has given me these pictures? Okay? I can personally tell you, I don't know who it is. And if I had the slightest bit of inclination that I thought, oh, it came from the Octurians, or it came from the Lemurians, or it came from the Galactic Federation of Light, or the Earth Alliance, I would tell you, I am an empath. I'm very, very intuitive. But you're not going to hear me say that these are where they came from, because I don't feel that in my spirit, you all. So my question is, I want to say this. There are a lot of people channeling a lot of different beings, a lot of different, I don't even know. I don't. I don't do that. I don't. I don't channel like that. I do have messages that flow in from the spiritual realm every once in a while. And if I put myself in a certain state of mind, it will come in. They'll come in. Where it comes from, I can only say it literally comes from the spiritual realm. So I think I would find it highly improbable for the information that I've shared, the documentations of the ships, taking pictures of the ships. I find it highly improbable that I would be given pictures by any of the aforementioned without me knowing it in my spirit. Okay? I really would. And I really do. I find it highly improbable that it would be any of them. And if it's not any of them, where is it coming from? I think that's it's a very good question to ask. It is. Because I myself personally, I don't know. All I can tell you is the three beings that came down in a beam of light. Okay. Back in June of 2018. And that set me on this course right here. That's all the information I know. Yeah, I walk by faith, but I would think that I would have that connection within me if it was any of the aforementioned beings, and I would be speaking about it. I promise you, if I felt it within my spirit, if I feel something within my spirit, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you we have a spiritual connection. I'm going to tell you, but that part is missing. That part is missing in me, you all. It is. I don't have that connection. And there's nothing wrong, you're channeling the Arcturians, the Lemurians, the Galactic Federation of Light, the Earth Alliance, and all of these other, that's great. But I'm not, and why is that? Okay? I'm asking this on behalf of myself and everyone else out there, because where did all the pictures of the ships come from? Because I would feel it in my spirit. If I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt, if there was even a slightest bit, even 50-50 that I thought, or even 20% of me, if I thought it came from any of these, I would say so. I really would. And I cannot tell you whose ships they are. I can't. And I don't believe in keeping secrets. I don't believe in keeping secrets. Yeah, so for those of you who want to know where did all that stuff came from, I don't know. I do not know. And I don't claim to channel any of the beings that others channel. I don't. And I would urge extreme caution who you listen to, who channels. I really would. You need to exercise wisdom and discernment. You really do, because you never know. There are benevolent beings out there. I know that. I feel it within my spirit. There's angelic beings. There's benevolent beings. There's good interdimensional beings. There are also malevolent ones. There are. So, and I see the comments coming up here. I'm not paying attention. I'm looking straight into this camera right here. So I don't have any connection with the Alliance or any of the others. I don't. And this may sound disheartening to some, but I'm telling you how I feel. And something triggered me. I got triggered, you all, on the Telegram. I hadn't been on there all day long, and there was like 100 some odd Telegram things. Okay, there was. And it was the one about, I've connected with a member of the Alliance, and I'm blessed to be hearing real time what's happening in the sky and in the spiritual realm. And it was that very statement. I'm going to flip it around. It was that very statement right there. And I thought, wait a minute. Who are the alliance? I'm not resonating in my spirit. I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I am. And I'm sure there is spiritual, and there are a lot of spiritual connections out there to a lot of these. The Arcturians, the Lemurians, the Galactic Federation of Light, the Alliance, the Earth Alliance, and all these other beings. I'm sure there is a big time spiritual connection, but I don't have that connection. So then I don't know. And then I'm looking at something, remote viewing. People are remote viewing. But I could tell you, let me tell you this, you all. I don't know how to get this message out here. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I don't, but these words, I'm just going to be a conduit and let these words come right out. Okay. Remote viewing. I could come on here. Now I'm being serious with you. I could come on here and I could tell you that I am channeling a certain being, or I'm in contact with certain beings, and I could put on a real good show. I could lay it into you. I could. And I would hope, if I was not true within my being, I would hope that you who are discerning would be able to see straight through what I'm saying. I literally would hope and pray that you would be able to see through the charade. Okay, I do. And if I was telling you that I have remote viewed and I've got this story and I got it down pat and I'm really convincing, I would hope that those who are discerning within here, that you would not take me for everything that I said, you all. I would hope that you would feel the spirit within me. If I was coming on here saying something like that, I'd hope your spirit would be able to differentiate whether it's my ego or whether or not it's really true. And I think those who are discerning, your spirit's going to connect with that individual. You're going to know whether it resonates with you. Okay, now let me just back up. I'm trying to go some here with this. So I vibrate on the spirit of love. I do. I vibrate on the spirit of love. Love is my frequency at the core of my being. So for me to get on here and say things and make it up, if you are a person who has love at the core of your being and you resonate on it, if I came on here and I started making things up, you would not resonate with my spirit. You'd say, now, wait a minute, my spirit's not resonating with it. Okay, that's where the dividing line comes about. There are people that I hear from time to time, and they say that they have been in contact with whoever, they've remote viewed, or they have words that come out of their mouth, and they may be good people. I'm not saying that they're not, but my spirit doesn't resonate with what they're saying. Now, granted, there may be sometimes they might say something that my spirit will resonate with, but when I've listened to some before and they start saying things, I'm thinking, okay, now my spirit is not resonating with your spirit because it doesn't sound like you're being truthful. There are a lot of people, I'm just going to warn you, there's a lot of people on these social media platforms who are entertainers. They're entertainers. They're not who they say they are. Okay? They're not. They're putting on a show is what they're doing. They're gathering around them a large group of people and they're telling them what the people want to hear. Okay? They're telling them what they want to hear. I could come on here and I could talk about saying, you know what, those ships are coming and blah, 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 blah. I have said stuff before. I felt it within my spirit. I am going to tell you those ships are out there. And one day they're going to make an appearance. Who they belong to, I don't know. Okay? I feel a spiritual connection with them. I'm not going to give you any whatever and tell you who they are, what they're doing, and all of this kind of stuff. I'm not going to give you dates on things and then keep changing the dates. Keep moving the dates up. That's one thing you need to look for, you all. You need to watch these people who come on these social media platforms and they're giving out times and dates. And then when that time comes, that date comes, and nothing happens, it's hush hush. And or they move it up and they have a reason for moving it up. And then when that date comes and nothing happens, they change the date and they move it up and there's another story to go with it. It just keeps, it's a big snowball that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It gets to me. Okay, I'm telling you what, it gets to me. It's getting to me more and more. When I'm hearing things and I'm seeing things and my spirit's not resonating with it, and I see a large, large, large following of people who are following it. And you know, it's not my place to judge anybody because I can only speak for myself. But then when you're saying things and you have all these people and you know that you're just saying what you're saying just so you can get the people to listen, you know that's wrong. Okay, if you're watching this video and you have these social media platforms and you're out there, you're making things up, okay, you're out there and you're making things up and you're telling people what they want to hear, even though it never happened, that's wrong. That's wrong, you all. And you know it within your spirit. And even your own conscience convicts you of it. But you know what? You just sweep it under the rug. That's what happens. You sweep it under the rug. Please don't come on here and tell things like that to people. Don't do that. Don't make up things just because you know that's what they want to hear. That's not being true to yourself. And that's not shining the light of love. It's shining a light of deception, okay, is what it's doing. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, but somebody's hearing this. They are guilty of doing this. Maybe a whole lot of people, you all. I'm not going to come on here and do that to you, okay? I'm not going to make things up. I'm not. And if the day ever came that I started making things up, I would hope that you would not even listen to me. I don't want to come on here and lead anybody astray. I don't want to lead you astray. I don't want to be led astray. I don't want somebody to lead me astray. I don't want someone to come and tell me things that are not true. I don't. Because that's going to hurt me in the long run. And that's going to keep me from growing. Okay, it is. A part of me hurts on the inside. Just knowing that things are happening like that, a part of me on the inside, it hurts me inside of here. Knowing that that's going on with certain individuals. Okay. And it's a lot of people, you all. Just be careful. Be very discerning who you listen to, who channels, who remote views, who has information about all these Arcturians, Galactic Federation of Light, Earth Alliance, Lemurians, Andromedans. Please be very, very careful because it may not be true what they're telling you. Some of it may, but if your spirit does not resonate with it, don't continue to listen to it. Okay, please don't. Because sometimes a great big net is cast out and it gets unsuspecting people in it, caught in it. It does. And before you know it, you start to believe it. Yeah. Alicia, yes, please listen to your heart. Okay, listen to your heart. And it's not too late to start opening your ears and listening instead of just hearing, and start using discernment. Okay, because you can look around. Okay, you have a you can connect with to the spiritual realm. You can. You most definitely can. Um, and I know it's fun to watch people. It really is fun to watch people on the social media. It is. Even if you may know that they're make believing, sometimes maybe that's the way that you relax or you just like to listen to it. But there are some who literally take every single word that comes out of people's mouths to heart, and it gives them a false hope because their words don't come into fruition. And then you're heartbroken. Okay, that it's a big letdown. That's the only thing that bothers me. Okay, because we're living in a day and age where we need hope. We need hope inside of here. Okay, we need a hope that's real, a hope that is lasting inside of here. We don't need no more letdowns. We don't. And the only thing I can promise you is look deep within your being. Don't ever let that light of love go out on the inside of you. Don't. And if you pray, pray. If you meditate, meditate. But may it all be done in love. Love at the core, because love is pure. It's absolutely pure. Uh, and it produces pure things within you. Okay, it does. You will have these, they call them the fruits of the Spirit. Okay, you'll know them by their fruits. You truly will know a person not just by the words of their mouth, but by their actions. Okay, but sometimes their words give them away because out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's what happens. The mouth speaks. Um, it's like the good man brings out good things out of the good stored up in him, but the evil man brings out evil things out of the evil that is stored up in him. And it's true. And I wouldn't want to be around someone who their spirit don't resonate with me, because it just like it drains my energy. I can't have it. I can't. Yeah, we need hope, but we don't need no false hope. That's why I say, please be very careful who you listen to. And if you have a social media platform, please be very careful the information that you give out to people, because when the information you give out does not come to fruition and you have to keep changing it or you have to make things up, that's wrong. Okay, that's wrong to do people that way. It is, because people are important and people deserve to be treated right. They don't try to deceive people. It will come back on you in a way that you could never imagine and at a time that you would never expect, because there's a cycle. It's a big circle of life. What goes around comes around, and some call it karma. Um, all of that. I'm going to get off of here. I feel I need to end this video right now. Within my spirit, I need to end it. But have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you, moderators, for being on here. And if I've offended anyone, it is not my intention. I want to raise awareness. There are social media platforms out there. There are mouthpieces out there who are giving out false hope. Okay, and I think it's wrong. It's wrong. Love you.